Good evening and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Head of State Tun Pehin Sri Abdul Taib Mahmud received 3 courtesy calls at his residence in Demak Jaya, Kuching today. The first was from Minister in Prime Minister's Office and Minister of Finance and Economy 2, Negara Brunei Darussalam, Datuk Sri Setia Dr. Awang Haji Muhammad Amin Liu bin Abdullah, and Minister of Foreign Affairs 2, Negara Brunei Darussalam, Datuk Sri Setia Awang Haji Eriwan bin Pehin Datuk Pekerma Jaya Haji Muhammad Yusof. The delegation from Brunei was also accompanied by Deputy Chief Minister Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan. The second courtesy call was from Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Trade and Industry and Ministry of Education of Singapore, Mr. Chee Hong Tat. Mr. Chee said that the courtesy call was about discussion on how to further enhance the relationship between Singapore and Sarawak, since the state government has previously set up an office in Singapore as part of ongoing efforts to explore the global market, boost trade and attract more tourists to the land of the Hornbills.
And very delighted to be here, and it's my honor to call on Tun. We discussed how we can further enhance the relationship and cooperation between Singapore and Sarawak. And Sarawak has set up a trade and tourism office in Singapore. I think that's a very good platform for us to discuss and explore how we can take our economic, trade, tourism links to the next higher level.
The third courtesy call was made by organizing committee members of SPB, a Young Dipertuan Agong's birthday celebration, led by Minister of Community Wellbeing Datuk Francis Harden Hollis as representative of Datuk Sri Michael Manin Anak Jawong.
Program yang kita akan adakan sambutan Hari Kejuaraan ke bawah di Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Yang Dipertuan Agong di peringkat negeri. Ini peringkat negeri Sarawak tahun 2019 akan diadakan di Serian, bagian Serian di Dewan Serbaguna Chonghua School pada 9 hari bulan. Jadi Tun akan hadir pada pagi 9 hari bulan.
The purpose of the courtesy call was to invite Taib to a high tea ceremony in conjunction with a state level of Hari Kepeturaan SPB Yang Dipertuan Agong 2019, which will be held on 9 September 2019 at Serian. United Nations Development Programme UNDP will continue to support Sarawak with new projects beginning in the year 2021. Mr. Niloy Banerjee, the resident representative of United Nations Development Programme to Malaysia, Singapore and Brunei Darussalam, said there will be upcoming projects on biodiversity, land use and restoration, and wildlife conservation, among others. He added that these projects will be long-term master plans with short-term interventions. He further said that the projects are at the moment in the inception and design stages, and implementation will begin in the year 2021.
Projects that have to do with forestry management, with ecosystems management, with water systems. So we are continuing this tradition and starting a new generation of projects here on biodiversity, on land use and restoration, on wildlife protection. So it's a new generation of cooperation with the government of Sarawak. That's great. All 3 projects I just mentioned, it's the biodiversity master plan. And master plans, as you know, by nature are long-term in nature. Then the land use and restoration, which is again a long-term. It has short-term interventions, but the idea is to do a series of interventions over a period of time. And then the wildlife conservation, all of which are with the long-term perspective.
During a courtesy visit with Sarawak Chief Minister Datuk Panigi Abang Zuari Tun Abang Haji Openg, he said that this is a new generation of cooperation with the state and UNDP looks forward to working in Sarawak. He explained UNDP has been supporting Sarawak since the early 2000s with various projects such as forestry management, ecosystems management and water systems. The departure levy to be imposed on all travellers according to the flight class and destinations is set to come into effect in 3 days. Sarawak Customs Department JKDM Director Dato' Sharifah Halimah Tuanku Taha said all airlines operators have been informed of the departure levy. The levy, which will take effect on September 1st, is applicable to those traveling to ASEAN countries, with economy class passengers being charged 8 ringgit each and first or business class passengers charged 50 ringgit per flight. Passengers traveling to countries outside the ASEAN region in economy will be charged 20 ringgit each, while those traveling in first or business class will be charged 150 ringgit each. The levy does not apply for domestic flights within Malaysia, but is meant for ASEAN and overseas trips only, based on sector, economy, or non-economy. Well, that's all the news updates for now. Stay tuned for more. I am Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching.